Good morning, Vertical Church. My name's Danny, and I'm the executive pastor here at the church. Welcome to day 17 of our 21 days of prayer and fasting, Kingdom Impact, 21 days on the Mount. We are currently in a series called Impact, and we are looking at 21 ways Jesus' Sermon on the Mount impacted the world. Yesterday, we talked about the impact of secret devotion. Today, we are going to talk about the impact of kingdom priorities. In Matthew 6, 19 through 24, Jesus says this, "Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. The eye is the lamp of the body, so if your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light in you is darkness, how great is the darkness? No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money." Jesus invites us to examine not just our finances, but our focus. Earthly treasures are temporary, fragile, fading, and easily lost. But heavenly treasure is eternal, unshakable, and deeply rewarding. Our hearts naturally follow whatever we treasure most. If our greatest pursuit is comfort, success, or approval, our hearts will drift toward the temporary. But when we treasure Christ and His kingdom, our hearts become anchored in what lasts forever. Focusing on heavenly treasures changes daily behavior. It impacts how we use resources, spend time, and serve others. Investing in people, ministry, and spiritual growth produces lasting fruit, while earthly accumulation often leaves the soul empty. Jesus' words challenges us to evaluate our priorities. What occupies my thoughts? What shapes my decisions? What am I truly living for? What is consuming most of my attention and resources? We cannot serve both God and money, or God and anything else competing for first place. Kingdom living means giving Christ the throne of our hearts, trusting that when He is our treasure, everything else finds its proper place. How do you feel about your finances and possessions? If this topic makes you cringe, maybe you're holding on to worldly things a little too tightly, things that eventually will perish. Ask God what you can do to help others financially. Ask God what you can do to start giving a percentage of your finances back to God. Trust God and ask Him to grow your faith through this process. Pray for God to instill a spirit of generosity in the Vertical Church so we can store up treasures in heaven as we continue to help the Yuma community and beyond, and making a huge impact for the kingdom of God.